Something is brewing at Bored Ape Yacht Club. Is BAYC going mainstream?
BAYC is building a game, and in order to be part of it, you've got to be a KYC and provide your ID address and wallet address. And we're going to tell you all about it. You do not want to miss this show. What is happening in Bored Ape Yacht Club? It is talk of NFT land. Welcome to Goats and the Metaverse. Let's check what's happening in the Goat Vault. It's been 24 hours.
Goat Vault!
24 hours, and it looks like we went from the down market to the start of potentially a bull market. The Goat Vault is back up at $56,131. For those of you who don't know the Goat Vault, it's your chance of winning. Subscribe to the show. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, we are giving away the contents of the Goat Vault, and that's a lot of shiny NFT. So smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and you could win yourself $56,000. Stanley, how are you?
I'm good. And the only way we're going to ask you for your address and ID is when we send you those NFTs when you win.
We don't even need your ID. We just need your address because, that's how good we are. What's happening with Ethereum today? Let's check out the markets. Ethereum is at $2,558. It is up. Small little raise, a small little jump, but we'll take it. Let's see how that is impacting our daily floor price check-in on the big movers and shakers. Market is a little bit more bullish. We've got some upward movements almost across the board, besides for Bored Ape Yacht Club, Clonex, and VFriends being the only ones who are down. VFriends, as you know, on our previous show, had an epic rally, so it's to be expected to see a little bit of profit taking. Everyone else looking on the up. There were some good buying opportunities, and people took advantage of it. Azuki up, Will of Woman up, Invisible Friends, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Coolcats, and CyberKongs all on the up. Is this the start of a bull market, Stanley, or is it just a little blip?
I don't know, but there's a lot of things going on in the market. Talk about cool cats. Puma, the cat itself, bought a cool cat and changed their Twitter profile to Puma.eth, changed their profile picture to a cat. Is this the beginning of a collaboration? We've seen collaboration between Adidas and Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now we're seeing the cool cats and Puma. Maybe there's something brewing, maybe there's not. We don't know, but this is a big deal. Here we go. We see another brand that is getting into the mix. Looks like they also bought a Gutter Cat gang. Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yeah, it looks like they bought a Gutter Cat gang, a Cool Cat, and they were part of the drop. What was the guys that were dropped in the past? I forgot the name of them. They were in their intro video. So it looks like Puma are buying up some NFTs, and they're taking a play out of the Adidas playbook, and I'm pretty sure are going to be coming with announcing their own drop soon, and we'll see what's coming out of Puma. Looks like every kind of shoe company is trying to get into the NFT game.
And if I'm not mistaken, and if you go way back into our episodes, I said it's only a matter of time until brands like Nike start jumping into the space, buying an ape, and turning their into a sneaker brand.
Yeah, it is only a matter of time. You did say it. You had said it here first. So for our subscribers, Stanley is a magician who predicts the future. Tell us more about what is happening in the present. What's happening in Ape Land, Stanley?
Ape Land. Dillon Francis bought an ape. Dillon Francis is a world-renowned DJ. He wanted a residency, or they wanted him to be a resident DJ at a nightclub. He said, no problem, pay me with an ape. And I want this specific ape. The ape was purchased for him, and that's how he's getting paid to DJ for the nightclub group. That, to me, is a very, very, very interesting. It's very interesting news, right? Here we go. Don't pay me in dollars. Don't pay me in Eve. Give me.
Pay me in apes.
Pay me in apes.
Sell my apartment, and I'm like, I don't take no doleros. I want some apes, man. I want some real money. Other things happening out of the Bored Ape Yacht Club community. It has shaken up the NFT world. They just did a little tweet, and the tweet was something is brewing. And in order for that you to understand what that something is brewing, it had a website link to their website. But in order to understand what you needed to do, you had to KYC yourself. That means know your customer. That means they had to get your ID, your address, a verified address, and an Ethereum wallet. But they don't tell you what it is you are KYCing for. So asking for personal information to get something. Lots of rumors about what that something is, but a lot of outrage at the Bored Ape Yacht Club community, at Yuga Labs, saying, how can you go to the market, ask for all of this personal information in a market that is all about privacy, and expect people to just go in and do that? Also, in a market where people's identity gets stolen all the time, where people are being hacked, where people are losing their NFTs, this is just poor performance from people that we've grown to love and who have seemed to have done no wrong. Yuga Labs could do no wrong, and maybe this is the first time where they've gone for a little oopsie in the hype and their reputation and thinking how strong their community is, because there's been a lot of pressure. It is a partnership with Animoca Brands. For those of you who don't know who Animoca is, Animoca are one of the biggest investors, or the main investor in Sandbox, and a lot of other NFT communities and gaming companies, pretty big organizations spread across the globe. So there is questions as to what is coming. Is it going to be a world in Sandbox? Is it a game? What is coming out of Bored Ape Yacht Club that would require you to KYC? Stanley, what do we know?
Well, we know the way they did it was not the right way. They thought they were a little too cool. Fuck it. Last time they said fuck it, they dropped mutants. Today they dropped, yesterday they dropped the link to Something's Brewing. They also pointed to a tweet that's saying it's not tokens. They also pointed to a tweet that it's not the main game that they were talking about, P2E Gaming. And they also, you don't actually have to own an ape to register. You just need to reveal who you are. You don't have to register with a wallet that has your ape or mutant or dog in, which I think is the interesting part. Listen, they're the only ones that could get away with this because people still did it and people are still going to do it. You have 2 weeks to actually register. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, we actually find out what are we registering for. And I think the hope around the market and the industry is people are saying, hey, can you reveal to us why you're asking us for this information? Good. There's good and bad, right? It's good because now there's some sort of the reason to, I'm assuming the reason to ask for your ID and address is something to do with SEC and government, right? Like whatever that reason may be, which means that NFTs are officially going mainstream, which a lot of people are not happy about. But at the same time, it legitimizes the industry, right? And it's no longer right-click save. I own a JPEG. Now we're getting the government involved. Now we're getting the SEC involved. We knew this was all coming. We definitely needed a lot more information. But I think the internet had a field day with it, right? Like some of the memes I saw, some of the tweets I saw, they were absolutely hilarious. And I think a lot of people are like, there's no way I'm getting doxxed. There's no way I'm giving my information. And somebody tweeted out, it's like, well, what are you guys, anybody planning to pay taxes? Like, what are you guys actually worried about? Like, what are you doing?
The tweet of the day was Bored Ape Yacht Club drops that they are selling some merch. Everyone, here's my address, take my money. And Bored Ape Yacht Club says, give me your address so we can maybe give you some money. And everyone's like, I don't want to give you my details. It's political in the community, but I completely get it. You're in a community that is very much about transparency and privacy and just saying we need your KYC details and we can't tell you what to do. Well, that's a little bit tricky. And we expect more from a now $5 billion brand in how they go about building out from here.
But the one thing they have done right a few days ago, they made $1 million donation to Ukraine from Yuga Labs, and Garga tweeted out saying $1 million in ETH has been donated to Ukraine by wallets containing BYC ecosystem. Today we're matching that with a $1 million ETH donation of our own, and he had a tweet that said, "It's easier for me to send. It took me 2 minutes to send out $1 million in ETH, and from a banking perspective, I couldn't send out a wires. I couldn't send out a wire 3 times this week. So here's the upside of ETH, right? You can do it very, very quickly, very, very smoothly. And kudos to them for making that significant donation. I hope they get their shit together and let the community know what exactly is happening in the next 2 weeks. I'm patiently going to be waiting and then happily share my information.
We will be reporting on it here.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, our goal is simple. This is not financial advice. We just want to provide as much information from you as possible so you can make your own decisions, hopefully make some money along the way, and have some fun. We'll see you guys soon.